Greetings and welcome to Let's Play Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. Well, last time we stopped at the museum. Let's carry on. We haven't talked with this gentleman
Pardon me.
yet.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you Labino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Labino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
No.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in life, you see. I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it.
What?
The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think, if I studied hard and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on.
Don't crush his dreams like that.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar, though people often mistake me for one. It is the uniform, I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobineau.
Monsieur Lobinard. I like the names. Can't pronounce them, but I like them.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod, that belonged to John Dee.
Okay.
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
Dee was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
But whatever he was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah, but we skipped over thaumatology. Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
Okay.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
Okay, what can you tell me about this tool?
What does this tool mean to you?
That belongs in a museum.
What?
Pardon?
It is a priceless historical artifact, if I am not mistaken.
You
No,
asked.
it's a plain old tool for lifting drain covers.
But I have to show it to everyone.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not. Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
Look at my cum stain.
What do you make of this tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
Monsieur?
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh, no. I don't frequent places like that.
I am too stupid for that.
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No. Okay.
Thanks for your help.
As little as there was. So, I can't open the window while he's here. I can't open this while he's here. This does nothing. I can't really look at that, so I guess I have to go somewhere else. So, Poste de Police, Rougerie. Let's see if something at the cafe changed. Can I call someone? Does it even make sense to call someone? Yeah. Nope, can't call anyone. Can't give the toolbox back because... Oh, hi! Do you have some new information for me?
Hi there, remember me?
Ah, mais oui, Inspector. Have you found him?
Who?
The man in the sewer, of course.
I'm, sifting through the evidence.
Rather you than me, monsieur. So, when you are not exploring sewers, what do you do?
I take a lot of showers.
Oh, very good, monsieur. A policeman with a sense of humor.
Well, I can't show him anything anymore. I'm fairly certain there's no reason for me to go back to the sewers, but it's an adventure game. You never know with these. There's also nothing here. Can't use anything here anymore. Okay. The cafe is boarded up. I have the strange feeling that I can't do anything here anymore. So let's leave. What does the Rougerie? Oh, back in Nico's apartment.
Hi.
Okay.
I've been to the Kroon Museum.
Did you speak to Lobineau?
No, he wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm upset.
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
No! No, don't! No! No! God damn it!
There's a guy with... Between them is a... There's a guy... There's a... But the...
It bothers me that you have to look at everything to leave this area.
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars. It was dug up in Ireland at a place called Loch Marn.
I have heard of Lochmarn. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
A popular gossip magazine. You read that rubbish?
No,
Of
I
course,
write
she has
it.
immediately.
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Loch Marn. That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation. Not only that, but he cancelled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program. This site at Loch Marn must be awful important to him.
He's a professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
Disappointed.
Huh?
What?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Pegram's Dam is important, why don't you visit Lochmarn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly? Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't imagine it was coincidence.
1 second. Okay.
Maybe not.
Okay.
I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Do I have to go to Ireland now? Oh. Airport. Well, I guess I can travel to Ireland like that. A few hours later. Okay.
I passed the castle on the way into Loch Marn. The castle where Pegram's excavation was located.
Imagine just sitting at a cafe that gets blown up, and then you are like, whoa, I have to travel all of Europe now to find the fucking Templars. Because I can. So was this good?
Hi there.
What?
What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
He looks like a really old midget. Like, he doesn't really look like a kid. He looks quite Yeah.
I'm George Stobart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
What?
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his
The music
evil
is too
throat.
loud.
And there's me poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her
What?
medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin, heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being strictly truthful. Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year. What can you tell me about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I
Everything.
get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No. Only, what do you want to know? Oh, nothing.
What?
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Loch Man.
What? Really?
You're not telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
What sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worse. It was coming from inside the castle.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old dinner plate. The yard was full of shadows. I could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
That's not rational.
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Of
Here in
course not.
Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
I don't know if they pay the dialogue person, or the person responsible for the dialogues, per line, especially unnecessary lines, but...
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, because he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure? jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
What do you think this tool is used for?
Lifting drains.
Dead right. How did you know that?
Work experience course at school. That gives me a choice of going down the drains or up the chimney.
You're kidding. Have you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seed him.
Have you ever seen anyone wearing one of these?
Sure. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Aww.
That belongs to the killer clown you're looking for.
That's right.
Can I have it?
Sorry. I'm keeping this as evidence.
You should have told the cops.
I did. They weren't interested.
You should run tests on that, mister. You could identify the murderer with a sample of his snot.
Yuck. I don't think so. What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing.
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
No way.
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Yeah.
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin? Or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No?
Well,
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
1 second. Okay. Well, that was enlightening. Not.
It was a beer-stained piece of toweling.
Let's take it. Beer.
It was a beer-stained piece of toweling.
Yeah, you just said that. I can talk with... Oh, there's so many people to talk to. I guess I will do this the next time. Let's go down this path. Even more people to talk to. Well, I guess next episode will be talking to lots of people. Otherwise I don't have to talk a lot myself.
The gates were made of solid, age-blackened wood. Pushing with all my strength got me nowhere. They didn't budge. I really need to start working out.
You pussy. I will talk with this guy later. I still have about 2 minutes, I guess. Let's explore this area first, before trying to talk to too many people. Ooh.
It was a trap door in the sidewalk.
A trapdoor.
I tugged at the trap door, but it was locked from the inside.
No! Can't enter the trapdoor. Whatever will I do? Yeah, let's look at these people in here. Can't look at this.
The guy sat in the corner as if he was a permanent fixture. There was a vacant look on his cow-like face that said quite clearly, "Nobody home." The white whiskers on the bartender's flushed face were like garlands on a Christmas tree. The resemblance ended there. The top of his head was too slick and shiny to act as a perch for a Christmas angel.
Fairy.
The young red-haired guy was plainly nervous about something.
What the thing that he has here, which is like a gift box or something, I don't know.
The guy sat in the corner as if he was a permanent fixture.
I'd
I'd been taught not to judge people by their appearance or their clothes or the length of their hair. Nobody ever said anything about runny noses.
It's like in the middle of the day. Why is everyone drinking whiskey? Oh, wait. It's Ireland. Let's examine this guy in this part.
The farmer's craggy face was set in a mask of aesthetic appreciation. His feet were set in a pair of manure-caked boots.
Okay. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Well, I guess I will end this part here. I still don't know what to make of this game. It's not bad. It's not bad. I kind of do enjoy playing it, but it's just so. Whew. I have to withhold myself not to flame all the time because it just doesn't make a lot of sense. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I have no idea so far. Maybe it gets better. Why this game is so unbelievably popular. But end of Ifia of part 10. And I have no idea what these things on the left are. How do I unlock them? Oh well. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see each other soon. So take care and hit the like button.